What's up guys, my name's Brandon and today I'm going to be showing you more than 11 awesome applications that you will actually use on your iPhone here in 2022. The first app is called Parcel. So this is an application that's going to allow you to track all of your online orders in one place. So this is kind of a better version of deliveries, kind of a more accurate version of the deliveries application, which I've used in the past. So you can see right here it shows, I have a gift coming for my mom soon, and right here we have one that was already delivered and it's in the mailbox. And if we tap on one of these, you can see you get a map view of where it's coming from, and you get all of the updates along with the carrier that is carrying that package and that's going to deliver that package to you. Now, the beauty with Parcel is that you do also have Amazon integration. So if you tap on that, you can integrate your Amazon account so it populates everything here automatically. But of course, you don't have to rely on integrations. You could add a tracking number manually by tapping the plus up in the top right and putting your tracking number in right there. So a very simple application, but I like it and I use it a lot. Next up is Acorns, and this is my favorite passive investing application ever. I recommend it to everybody in real life and here on YouTube. So basically what this does is it rounds up all of your purchases that you make on your credit card and it invests that money into stocks and crypto and bonds. You could change, what you invested into as well, depending on if you want it to be conservative or more aggressive. You could change that in your settings. So not only that, we could also set up recurring deposits, which is what I do. I have $25 that goes into my Acorns account every single Friday. And you would be surprised at how much that adds up over the years. I've been doing this for, about 3 years now with Acorns, and it really shows. I've invested a lot of money in here and you don't even realize it when it hits your account. So for instance, if we go down here and you go to the roundups, view my roundups, this is my favorite part of Acorns because again, this is about as passive as it gets. So I have 582 roundups that have occurred, which have equaled almost $850 invested into the stock market and into the Acorns application. So for example, down here, I have Tropical Smoothie Cafe. That's my latest roundup, my latest expense. So I spent $6.31 there, but since I have roundups enabled, it rounded that up to $7. So that was 69 cents that I added right there. And I have a multiplier on that as well. So it multiplies that by 3. So it put in $2.07 to my Acorns account that invested that money. And you can see I have multiple roundups that occur every single month, and you most likely will as well. And you could change this in here in the settings if you want to add a multiplier or not. And it could change if you want it to round up to the whole dollar or maybe to 50 cents or whatever. This is also where you can link different credit cards. So this application is perfect if you're not super savvy with the stock market and you just want to invest passively without really having to think about it. You could set it and forget it. This is a great application for doing so. Just set it up one time, make sure you have everything set up, make sure money is coming in here constantly, and check back, maybe once a year. You don't need to check this all the time because the market's going to fluctuate, but it will go up a lot over time and you will thank yourself later if you go ahead and get started now. So if you guys want to get $5 of a bonus investment, if you want to get an additional $5, just use my link that I have down in the description below. Next up is Spark, and this one is very well known, so a lot of you guys probably already know about Spark, but I have to mention it just in case you don't, because you will not use the default mail application after using Spark. I can almost guarantee that. So the thing I love most about this application is, number one, all of your accounts are unified in one section right here, and we also have a feature called Smart Inbox, which basically categorizes all of your emails without you needing to do anything. So like for example, right here, we have people. So this is going to be some of the most important emails because, this application realizes that these emails come from people. They're not promotional emails. They're not, anything relating to a newsletter. They're from actual people, and it breaks it down by, this is the B Butch, folder right here. That's my B Butch account. And then right down here is my iBrandon account. So it's the same folder just for two different accounts right there. And if we scroll down, you can see we have notifications. So this is more things like you can see right here, like Mo's, a promotion. Then we have newsletters. So if you're subscribed to a newsletter, it categorizes that right there. And then we have pins. So if you pin any email, it will show all of them right there. And then you have your seen list right here, which are all your emails that you've already read. I also really like the inbox zero approach to this application. So like if you tap on the little check mark right here, it will read all of those emails. It will mark them all as read, and it will take down your notifications significantly if you do that every single day. You also have a calendar built in right here. So if you would like to add things to the calendar, you could do it right here. I really like the UI of the calendar here as well. So just overall, a great application. Again, you're not going to use the default mail application after you start using Spark. I can almost guarantee it. So definitely do yourself a favor and try out Spark. Next up is the sponsor of today's video, Canva. So Canva is the most comprehensive design platform out there, aside from maybe Photoshop. So Canva is an all-in-one design platform that allows you to create pretty much anything you can imagine, from Instagram stories to resumes and PowerPoints to special effects for video. Canva pretty much has everything covered. And instead of having to start from scratch or search for a template online, they have a massive collection of templates that are dead simple to customize, since everything is just drag and drop. You just upload your assets or use the ones Canva offers, and it's all plug and play from there. Anybody can do it. If you're not a master of Photoshop, then this platform is for you. Heck, I'm really good at Photoshop, but I still prefer Canva for the majority of things I create these days. Like all of my invoices, my media kits, my infographics, even my birthday cards are made with Canva nowadays. I don't waste money at the store buying those cards. And the quality of the templates is top notch, which is honestly rare for a free service. However, Canva does also offer a pro version that gets you access to the top tier templates, the stock photos, music, tools, and much more. Most of the birthday cards I create are done using those pro templates just because they look the best. And if you have a team, the pro version is also just a very easy decision because it allows you to collaborate with up to 4 other team members in real time. You get access to the content planner and more. So if you want to test out the pro version of Canva free for 45 days, click my link down in the description below. You can cancel at any time, but this will at least show you everything that Canva has to offer to see if you think it's worth it or not. So thanks to Canva for sponsoring this segment of the video, and I promise you guys, even if they weren't sponsoring, I would have this in one of my top apps videos. Next up is an application called Stories. So if you don't use Canva or anything else to create your Instagram stories, this application offers a really nice UI for sharing things online onto your Instagram story, like podcasts, web page, YouTube videos, just basic text. Tweets look really good. You can see the templates right there. All you have to do is basically just paste the link, and this application does everything for you and allows you to share it to your Instagram story. So like for web page, for example, if I want a really cool look on my Instagram story, I could tap in a web page right here and take a look at that. And you could tap up here if you want to go through the different styles. You could see all of this and it would look really professional on your Instagram story. So I really like that, especially this. This looks so professional and I love it. So if you tap on this right here, it will take you to your Instagram story and you can see it loads it in just like that. And I think these templates look really good regardless of what you share. You could also go down here and you could make collages. You could also just edit certain photos to have a cool little style right here. So check out this application. I think it's really cool, and especially since it's free and you don't have to do really any work except for paste the link, I think it's pretty awesome. Next up is an application called Epoch Cam. So this allows you to use your iPhone as a webcam. And I use this in my live streams, basically like an alternate angle. So if I want to have an alternate angle for my main webcam, I use Epoch Cam. I have the pro version. There's a free and a pro version, and you can have it set up to connect via Wi-Fi or via USB. You can plug it into your computer and it will work that way, or you can do it over Wi-Fi via AirPlay. Next up is an application called Bring, and this is my new favorite grocery shopping list application, hands down. And I think it's my favorite because it's so visual and the UI is so good. You don't have to go into your notes application and just look at a long, list of text for things you need at the grocery store. This actually makes it fun and it's a lot easier to see. It's a lot easier to visualize what you already got and what you need to get. So you can see it categorizes everything down here. So if I go to ingredients and spices, for example, I could add in, let's just say I wanted to get gravy, tap on it right there. I could choose to select different type or different quantities and go to done, and it adds it to my list. It adds it right up here. If I got it, I just tap on it and it disappears and it goes into recently used right here. And if you just want to find something specific, you could tap in the search bar right here. You also have a little section for you probably need, which uses AI to basically suggest different things that you might need to add to your list. And then we have an inspiration tab down here as well that shows different recipes and what you need for that recipe. Like for example, Sunday brunch, if I tap on that, you can see it shows all the things I would need for that, and I can batch add those 7 items to my list right there if I would like to. And I love this section because it gives you a lot of ideas for things to make. So if you go grocery shopping a lot, I would highly recommend downloading Bring. I just think it makes the whole experience more fun than looking at a big block of text of things you need to buy. Next up is actually a selection of applications, and these are wallpaper apps. So I made a whole separate video on my favorite wallpaper applications in 2022, but I wanted to share them in this video as well, just in case you didn't see that video. So we have 6 applications here that I recommend for finding new wallpapers for your home screen and lock screen of your iPhone. So we have Vellum, Wallcraft, Wally, Aesthetic, Unsplash, and Clarity. Now, of course, I will have all of these linked down in the description below. My favorite of the bunch is definitely Vellum, so I pay for the premium version of this, so I get a new exclusive wallpaper every single day, and you have the archive right there. We have all these different categories and selections of wallpapers in here. They're all pretty high quality. All you have to do is tap on it. You could add a blur if you would like to, and you can see, you can preview it, what it will look like on your lock screen or home screen. You just press the center button and it downloads it to your Photos application just like that. So if you need new wallpapers, all these applications will definitely have you covered with some good wallpapers that you can change on your home screen or lock screen. Next up is an application called Refind, and this gives you 7 new stories every day at a select time, and it allows you to basically just wake up and learn something new. That's what I treat it as. I like learning things. I like, learning about something new, and this app helps me do that on a daily basis. So you can see right here for Monday, this one right here, the case for American seriousness. If you tap on that, you can go ahead and read the article. You also have the little headphones right there, which allows you to listen to the article, which is usually what I do every single morning. And you can tap on this. If it made you smarter, it will recommend more articles like that. If you tap on that, you can see it will turn it green, and it will recommend more things like that in the future. It also shows the category that you selected up there. Like this one was for technology. This one was for crypto, and you could change that as well if you would like to. So if you go to the 3 dots up here and then go to customize your daily picks, you could choose, what time you want the picks to come. You could also change it from 7 to another number if you want more or less. And if you go down to topics, you could change the different topics you would like, and you usually choose like 3 topics. And then you also have the Explore tab over here on the far right, which will show you different trending articles and just other articles that you might be interested in that you could add to your reading list or your other lists inside of your library right here. And the final application is actually a game. You guys know I'm not really a big fan of mobile games, but this application called Gumslinger is awesome, and it's actually pretty addicting. So it's a 1v1, basically like a duel game, like the old Wild Wild West. You basically have to shoot the other person first and try to kill the other person before they kill you. So for example, if I go into here, let's go ahead and play against somebody right here. This is actually a person in real life. If I go ahead and shoot them right there, so I got it first. Oh, there we go, done. And I can kind of celebrate here. You can see his name up in the top right. Let's go ahead and try this again. So you have different like obstacles. You have different heights sometimes. The other people can jump. Like there's a lot of cool different things that make it interesting. And it's not like the same thing every time. Oh man, I'm about to lose. No. So you can see the health up in the top. And yes, I beat him, barely. And so after I got my 6 out of 6 wins, I collect my currency right there, my reward, and we can go on to the next one. So if I go into the tournament right here, if I go to the tournament, this is a 64 player PvP, and you can see what you win for winning this tournament, all the different things right here. So let's go ahead and start that. Let's choose our revolver. That's the only gun I have right now, but you can upgrade and get other guns. So you can see right here, I'm in the bronze league, and there are 64 players in this. So this is hard because you're playing against people the whole time and no AI. So let's see if I can beat this guy. Boom. There we go. Beat him. Let's move on to the next opponent. So you use the right side to aim and the left side to shoot, which I like. It's a really cool, really easy UI to learn. Oh, we both shot each other at the same time. Oh God, no. Got him. Barely. So you can see the health up in the top right, like I mentioned earlier, and it's always good to keep an eye on that. So anytime you shoot him in the head, that is a more critical shot. So you want to try to aim for the head when you play this game and not for the feet or the body. Aim for the head if you can. And oh, come on, I need one more. One more. There we go. Boom. I need to lose a duel so I can show you guys it's not as easy as I'm making it look. I don't know why I'm doing so good all of a sudden. I was doing terrible earlier. So let's see if I lose to this guy right here. Boom. Man, it's all about shooting quick too. It's hard to get your aim when you start jumping and things like that. Oh man, got him. So I just won the tournament. That's my first time ever winning a tournament in this game. That happened while I was recording. That's crazy. So this game is super fun. It's actually pretty addicting, especially when you lose, because you just want to go back in and keep winning and you want to upgrade your gun and things like that. So I still have the basic revolver right now, but you can get different like ray guns and things like that. There's a lot of different things you can do in here. So a lot of unlockables and things like that. So really awesome application. I'm not a big gamer at all, but this game I found to be very, very fun. But anyways, guys, there you have it. Those are some applications I think you would enjoy here in 2022. Let me know your favorite down there in those comments below. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. And of course, make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.